There's an old remedy called Balm of Gilead.
If you watched my video yesterday where I found out that my dog is the only dog in the world that can't doggy paddle, you know that we were actually at that pond on my friend's property to visit this tree, the cottonwood tree, to harvest the buds that I learned about in the Bitter Herbalist video that I stitched. This is what we were after. Look at that beautiful resin. And apparently that resin is a very old helper as far as joint and muscle pains and aches. So that's what I was out there trying to get so that we can make it. Look at how juicy those buds were. I was a little bit jealous. There was some of it that I couldn't get off of the Ziploc bag. And yes, I was jealous of the Ziploc bag. But now there's also some on my fingers that I can't get off at all. So it's very, very sticky stuff. I did just what the Bitter Herbalist said. I covered them in olive oil and put them in a pan of water. The water's high enough to cover the plant material. And I put it on low. And I'm going to let it infuse for 24 hours. And then the Bitter Herbalist said we could either add beeswax to it to make it kind of a cream or just use the oil as is. I'm probably just going to use the oil as is. And the reason I did 2.5 pints is it would be unkind to harvest my friend's tree and not offer her some of this remedy. So one is for her as a thank you and one is for me. And just because I also will admit that I did thank the tree when we were taking its buds, it occurred to me the other day, we can sense the energy when we walk into a room. We can sense the energy in nature. It had never dawned on me until the other day that nature can sense our energy too. And I wanted that tree to feel my gratitude because I want to come back to it year after year if this really works. The other exciting thing that happened today is, for the first time ever, I'm attempting to grow lion's mane mushrooms. And I did get a kit so I could learn from a kit how to do it. And that little tiny bud of a mushroom is about a week and a half late in coming because we had some very cold weather. But it arrived and I almost just shrieked. I'm so excited. Now that the wind has died down because it was 55 miles an hour all day in the panhandle, I'm going to go and clean my chicken's coop. This is an older picture. My grass is not this green yet. And give them a Valentine's Day treat. And then I'm going to make a simmer pot for myself, take a nice hot bath, and enjoy Valentine's Day immensely. I hope you do the same.